We're going to start off talking about Lionel Messi. There are reports suggesting that he will be playing, if he's picked, his last game for PSG. Then he's free to go wherever he wants to go. Three clubs linked to him. Al Hilal, Barcelona, and Inter Miami, the three clubs that have been linked to him. I would love to see Messi in the Premier League. I would absolutely love it. If my club, Manchester United, if they were going to wait another year for Harry Kane so he can run down his contract and we'd take Messi instead for this year and we paid him £500,000 a week, I would have no problem with that whatsoever. Would you like to see him in the Premier League?
Do you know what? I wouldn't now. Because
you wouldn't?
No. Listen, for me, he's the greatest player that ever lived. But I almost feel like what's happened in France, I think people would try to pick too many faults with him, and it'd be on a hiding to nothing. He'd come over here and people would find an excuse to hammer him, say that Ronaldo was better and all this. I think the only place Lionel Messi needs to go is back home, and that's Barcelona. That's the only place I want to see him. Like, he won the World Cup this year, he was phenomenal. Yeah. But I almost feel like people in this country won't appreciate him. Like,
I think they will, Ben.
Listen, to still watch him would be incredible. But I think the only place for me that makes sense is to go back to Barcelona. That's where he became the greatest player ever.
In an Arsenal shirt, would he get into Arsenal's starting 11?
I said, maybe up top instead of Gabriel Jesus. Right. But I just feel like...
What about out wide, Martinelli?
No, I'd keep Martinelli and Saka because we play a different brand of football. Like,
you'd rather have Martinelli than Messi?
No, but this is what I'm saying. Listen to that. He was in a team with Mbappe and Neymar, and they didn't get anywhere near to winning the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? And they're three of the best front players ever.
But defensively they were quite frail, weren't they?
Well, no, I think the game's moved on now. You can't have passengers. I think everyone has to do their part. But I just feel for me, I love Messi. I think he's the greatest player ever. But I would still just like to see him at Barcelona. I don't want him to come to the Premier League and people just try their hardest to pick faults with him.
Okay, have a listen to this. We'll take calls. Erik Bilderman from L'Equipe joined Hawksby and Jacobs just before us and said that Messi couldn't handle living in the shadows of Kylian Mbappe.
I think Messi has been disappointed by what he saw in Paris as a club, and also he had to deal with the fact that he was not anymore the key player of the team, but the key players was Kylian Mbappe, and he had to live in the shadow of a young, promising world star, and that was not something that maybe was expected when he did arrive 2 years ago.
Is he still one of the best players in the world, Messi?
Yeah, of course. He just come off the back of the World Cup where he was phenomenal. Obviously, dragged Argentina to win their first one since what's the last time they won? When Maradona
86 was Maradona.
Was the last one? When 90 was Germany, 94 Brazil, 98 France, 2002 Brazil.
Okay.
So
2006.
2006 Italy.
10.
Germany.
14.
No, hold on. No, 6 was Italy.
Right.
Was 6 Italy? World Cup.
Yeah.
6 Italy.
Yeah.
Spain 10.
Yeah.
Germany 14. France 18. Messi.
Right. 26. So he's still one of the best players in the world, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But still, for me, because I know that people in this country will be looking, rather than appreciating how good he is and what he's got, they'll be looking for faults. Just like when Ronaldo came back, people automatically looked at what he couldn't do. But because Ronaldo's already played here, people, I think, would just try and pick Messi apart. And I think, you don't need all that. Go back home where you're appreciated, which is Barcelona. That's your club, and you should end it there.
And not Saudi. I mean, other players likely to move to Saudi Arabia this summer. Busquets, that deal's done. Almost done. Is Benzema. Modric, potentially. Messi, potentially. Ronaldo's already there, of course. That's 4 Ballon d'Or winners. Do you feel it's a little bit like, not of a waste of their career, because they're at the twilight of their career, but do you when you find out that players are going to finish their careers in Saudi Arabia, are you a bit sad? I am.
I wouldn't say I'm sad, but I get it. Listen, they're throwing you a king's ransom. Obviously,
do they need that money? Does Messi need it? Does Ronaldo need it?
But I think if you look at Messi, I think he'd rather, if there's a legitimate opportunity for him to go back to Barcelona and finish his career there, get that number 10 back on his back, I think he goes there over Saudi Arabia. 100%.
Oh yeah, I think if the offer, if there's 2 offers on the table, but I would love to see him in the Premier League. I don't know why you wouldn't. I don't think his legacy could ever be tarnished.
No, it can't be. But people, what it's like. Look, people in France have hated him, ripped him to pieces, and the Premier League's a lot different.
But why have they done that?
Because obviously the style of play, the work ethic, the numbers are not what we're used to seeing with Messi. So I just think that
you'd rather have Messi up top than Jesus, right?
I have him in the Arsenal squad, to watch him, 100%.
In the squad?
Yeah.
Messi?
Listen, this is not the Lifetime Achievement Award. This is about
right
Benny,
now. But he's still got it, right?
I understand that.
He might have been the difference. If you'd have had him towards the back end of the season, you might have won the Premier League.
I get that, but he wasn't the difference for PSG winning the Champions League. And they had Mbappe and Neymar.
No, but you're going to get into the best teams in the world.
It doesn't matter. I love Messi, but I want to see him at Barcelona, and that's the only place I want to see him.
03717223344. We're starting the show with Leo Messi chat. Where do you think he should go? Is it a bit of a waste when players like this go to Saudi Arabia? And would you like to see him in the Premier League? Personally, I would absolutely love it. I'd have no problem without any shadow of a doubt. My club paying £500,000. Stick him in the 7 shirt if the 10's not available at Man United. Messi.
That I would like to see, actually.
Oh, now you would you?
Just that
would look weird though, wouldn't it? Messi in the 7.
Oh, just to wind up Ronaldo like that. Have that 7.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.